What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. It's Joe again, and this week I've got some kind of big news. I'm unattached. I'm back on the market. I'm single again.
Isn't that right, Tinker? I'm single again.
She wants to be in the video this week, so I'm just gonna let her sit here. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, anyway, breakups aren't easy. They really suck. And now since I'm newly single, that makes me available to date. But I won't date just anybody. Because of course, you know when you're dating, you're looking for someone to maybe possibly spend the rest of your life with. And you can't let that be just anybody. So I've come up with a brilliant new invention.
What is it?
I'm glad you asked. This, my darling viewers, is an application for dating. I figure you have to fill out an application to get a job, or to rent an apartment, so why shouldn't you have to fill out an application to date? It's got some of the same annoying questions on there, but some that are just completely relevant to dating me. I'll give you guys a moment right now in case you want to pause the video and scroll down to look in the description and click on the link in the description. The link in the description is a PDF version of this if you want to follow along with the video. If not, just continue watching. Seems pretty legit, right? And I think it's a good way to narrow down the options quite a bit, don't you think? Let's go over it. First, full legal name. That's so I can look up your criminal record. And I can find out which states you're not allowed in anymore. That's kind of important, I need to know this. Question 2, which is your gender? Select one. Male, female, or other. Really, I don't care. As long as you know how to make a sandwich. The next few questions, of course, are my 5 rules for dating. If you haven't seen my 5 rules for dating video, click this link right here and that'll take you right to that video so you can see what my 5 rules for dating are. These questions are worth 5 points each if you get the right answer. Question 1, do you have a stable job? You better. Question 2, do you have a working car? You better. Question 3, do you live with your parents? You better not. And question 4, do you have a working cell phone? You better. Now that covers 4 out of my 5 rules for dating. The only one I'm missing is education, because I left this option for education. What is your highest form of education? Circle one. Your options are some high school, 0 points. High school diploma, you get 5 points. Some college, 7 points. An associate's degree is worth 10 points, and a bachelor's degree or higher is worth 15 points. Next question, do you smoke? If you say no, give yourself 5 more points, because I hate kissing a smoker. Next question, do you have kids? If you answer no, you get 10 points. If you answer yes, you get a couple more questions. If you answered yes, would you consider giving your kids up for adoption? If you say yes to that, you get 10 points. If no, 2 more questions. If no, will you make sure to feed it and clean its litter box? It's your pet, not mine. It's not my responsibility. If you say yes to that one, I'll give you 5 points. Also, will you make sure not to leave me alone with it because it terrifies me? Moving on, do you have a history of mental illness? If not, 10 points. If you do, I left you space to explain. See, because I can deal with ADD, ADHD, OCD, Tourette's, bipolar disorder. I can find my way around most mental illnesses. But if you have psychosis or suicidal tendencies, we might not want to go there. I don't want to date someone who's too crazy. A little crazy is okay, but I don't want to come home one day and find out that my other half had killed themselves because they were depressed that we ran out of butter. Because then I gotta call the police, and then they gotta come and examine everything, and then they're gonna ask me to fill out paperwork. And I hate paperwork. Next question. Do you believe in ghosts, psychics, vampires, or anything else supernatural? If you answer no, give yourself 10 points. If you answered yes, but you answered no on the mental illness question, go back up to the mental illness question and answer yes. And deduct 10 points. Do you cook? If yes, you get 10 points. If no, do you at least make sandwiches? If yes, you get 5 points. If you cook and make sandwiches, you get 15 points. Next, are you a fan of any of the following? Check all that apply. On there, I've got Justin Bieber, Twilight, The Kardashians, Duck Dynasty, and Sarah Palin. If you're a fan of Justin Bieber, deduct 7 points. If you're a fan of Twilight, deduct 7 points. If you're a fan of The Kardashians or Duck Dynasty, deduct 7 points for either one of those. If you're a fan of Sarah Palin, deduct 20 points and go rethink your life. Because honestly, if you answered yes to any of those, as long as it's not more than like 2 or 1, I can probably live with it and make it work. Except Sarah Palin. No, just no. And that's all I've got for the application. So if you were keeping up and you got a score of 50 points or higher, then congratulations. I find you tolerable enough to date. If you are following along with this application, I want to see how well you did. So if you clicked on the link below and printed out an application, send it back to me at awalkwithjoe@gmail.com. If you're not sure how my scoring system works, I'll even grade it for you. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button down below that looks like this. hit the comment button and leave a nice comment for me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to hit this little subscribe button right here, because I'm going to be back next week with another video for you guys. Until next week, I'm Joe, and I'll see you guys later. Mwah! Bye!